and let me know how much her tab is.
He nods his head.
And Varys runs up to find Don's room.
Okay. Don, I'm assuming you're already out of your meditation by this point?
No, I think with how tired I was, I just straight up, like, slept. I don't think I actually even meditated.
So, yeah, you, I mean, I don't think you know which room Don's is. Because she went upstairs way before you guys did.
I think you're absolutely right. So Varys is going to walk upstairs. What does Varys see?
So there's 3 levels to this, and then the upper 2 levels are just a hall of rooms.
Son of a gun. Varys is going to walk up the first flight of stairs, and it's going to hit him that he never asked which one Don's room is. He's going to look down the hall, and as his face slumps, he's like, well, I could go talk to the bartender, or I could just figure out which one Don's room is. I mean, she's got a scent, right? She's I'm a ranger. I can figure this out. He kind of paces back and forth slowly. And then at this point, Varys sheepishly slumps back downstairs to the bartender. Hey, bartender.
Yeah.
Now listen. And he slides the bartender another gold piece.
That's not creepy at all.
Now listen. There was a fine young woman who walked up to her room last night, and
this is okay. Just for the record,
extremely exhausted. And I know how this might sound, but I swear we were engaged at one point. We're no longer engaged. It was a healthy break off. And I'm just wondering if you could point me in the direction of her room. For
we have not of Dice of Misfortune do not condone this kind of IRL action. We believe in the concept of consent, just for the record. Please don't cancel us.
He stops wiping the mug he's been cleaning.
Kick his ass.
And pauses for a sec. You know, if I didn't see you two together last night, this would be hella suspicious. But
I understand how it looks.
She's in room 205.
All right.
If you are a bartender, never do this.
Varys is going to walk up 2 flights of stairs and look for room 5.
All right. Don, you hear... I'm guessing you're going to knock.
View.
Varys is going to knock, yeah.
Yeah, so Don, you hear knocking as you wake up.
Who is it?
It's me, Don. Don, it's me.
I kind of stumble over to the door in whatever would be my fantasy pajamas. I go to open it, like half eyes still, like, you know, half closed. It's way too early. What's going on?
Well, listen, I understand. It's pretty early. I was just gonna say that a lot happened last night, and I was gonna fill you in. But if it's too early for you, why don't we walk downstairs? I can grab you some coffee, or maybe whatever they have here. I don't know if it's necessarily coffee, but maybe something similar. And we can maybe get you some breakfast, and we can talk about things.
You do me a favor first?
Yeah, sure. Anything for you, Don.
Can you go find out from the bartender what day it is?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And so I'll be right back. Varys closes the door and then quickly runs downstairs to the bartender. Hey, bartender.
Yeah, you're back again.
Oh, it's me again. Now listen. I'm just wondering which day it is.
I believe it's Shadow's Day today.
Okay. Appreciate it.
I think.
I'll be back. Varys quickly runs back up the stairs again, and then bangs on the door.
Wake up again. What? Who is it?
It's Shadow's Day, Dawn.
I don't think I know anybody by that name. Please go away.
Oh wait, hold on. It's Varys. I'm sorry.
Oh, I stumble over to the door again, open it up again. What? What do you need?
I need to tell you that it's Shadow's Day.
Okay, thank you.
Oh
Good
no, you're
night.
welcome. No, wait, hold on before you go back to sleep.
What?
So you asked me to tell you what day it was, and so I told you it was Shadow's Day. And look, I understand you're pretty sleepy and all, but there's a lot I need to tell you. It was pretty important, and Kaylin made sure I told you all of it.
I'm still. Can you get me something to drink to help me wake up?
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, I've got some stuff in my bag of holding, but if you want me to run downstairs and get you something fresh, I can.
It doesn't matter. Whatever. Just
Oh,
something to
okay.
wake me up.
I pull out a fine bottle of wine from my bag of holding. Will this help?
No, you said it's Shadow's Day, not Wine Day.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
fine. It'll work. It'll work.
No,
Sure.
no,
Yeah.
no. What get you on Shadow's Day? Hold on.
That doesn't matter. Here, hand it to me, please.
No. It's not Wine's Day. Varys takes it back, and then he starts thinking really hard. Shadow's Day. Wait, on Shadow's Day, don't you greet your shadow?
Yeah. Do you see a shadow in here right now?
Oh, we gotta take you outside.
Again, can I wake up first?
All right, well, hold on. Let me get you some fresh drink. And then Varys runs downstairs to the bar.
Dawn goes back into bed.
Oh my goodness. What now?
Hey, look, you know the lady up in 204?
How many ladies you got, man?
Don't worry about it. Oh, was it
Zero.
205?
Zero.
Do y'all have a morning schnapps type deal?
A what now?
You know, like schnapps, like a liqueur.
Like a pick me up?
Mimosa.
Schnapps.
Well, we have a little fizzly, yeah. Fizzly wizzly, we call it.
Fizzly Wizzly. All right, Fizzly Wizzly works.
All right. It's not alcoholic though.
Oh, I think it'll work.
Okay. Well,
I don't know.
It's got a
really
peach
much
flavor.
Okay, look, I'll be honest with you, and I'm just gonna level with you here, man. I'm not much of a drinker, and she really is, and so I'm not really too sure what gets her going. Could you help me out here? What gets people started in the mornings?
Look, man, you are raising all sorts of alarm bells right now.
Okay, is Prayer like downstairs yet? He would be awake.
Sure, you make your way down as you see Varys talking with the bartender, and he's just like holding his like forearm, trying to think, and he says, "I'll give you some water.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
No more rooms,
All right.
no more ladies."
What? What are you doing, Varys?
Oh, I'm just helping Dawn get woken up.
Can you not get her a coffee?
Y'all have coffee?
We sure do.
Oh, I'll take one of them then. And I give Treyer a big wink.
Dreyer's just like confused standing there at the bar.
Wait, is this another woman?
Don't worry about it. She's with me.
No, I'm not.
And Varys runs the coffee back up.
Dreyer like rolls her eyes.
Alira looks up and she sees you for like half a second and raises her mug at you and then take a sip and then slumps back down.
I kind of furrow my brow and and I nod at her and I'm like, okay. Rough night?
She mumbles but doesn't respond otherwise.
All right. Back to y'all.
Don, it's Varys on Shadows Day, and I got you a coffee.
I kind of stumble back over to the door and open it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I kind of like go to try to take a drink. Okay, look, I'm still really tired. I'll come downstairs and we can talk or whatever, but give me a moment, okay?
No, of course. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just, kind of in my pajamas.
I look her up and down and kind of start to blush. No, I understand. I can let you take all the time you need. I'll be downstairs with the others.
Thank you. I'll be down there in just a moment. I closed the door, and like walk over to the bed and sit down on it, think about laying down and falling back asleep, and then get up and actually put on all of my clothes. And I kind of is there any sunshine at all yet, or is it still dark outside?
No, the sun has come up.
Okay, so I do have a little bit of a shadow.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and give my shadow a high five, and then I'll walk downstairs.
All right. Well, everybody else is also waking up. So you guys making your way down?
Yeah, Bloom wakes up. Is just still cheery. Goes downstairs.
Zero also comes downstairs. Biko's probably still passed out.
Biko would eventually wake up, go down, and get a breakfast and an ale.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you guys all reconvene downstairs.
Well, good morning, everybody.
Biko's puppy in a few places, but he's like jolly and he is acting like he's had the best night of sleep he's had in weeks.
You as you walk downstairs, Zero walks behind you, Biko, and he at the base of the stairs he like pushes you and you stumble forward, and he leans towards you down and says, "Now that you're fully awake and in possession of your senses, hopefully, don't ever call me a fucking cat again."
But a tiny little hand on his big old cat muscle on his bicep, and I'm like, yeah, it'll just slip up the tongue. What would you prefer? I would try to go for a friendly name. What would you prefer?
My name is Zior.
So if I want to call you Big Zior, that's okay? It's boring.
Like I said, adjectives are great.
Big Z.
It's an X.
I appreciate it. All right, Big Z, we got this. And he like pats him on the arm again, like, everything's fine.
He straightens up and walks over to the table and slumps down next to y'all.
Then I get my drink and my breakfast, but a big breakfast, like hearty, a lot of meat. Like I want to be like round in the belly by the time I'm done.
So basically the same thing that Zero is having.
I want 2 of them.
Well, damn. All right.
I don't
kinda
eat the entire second one, but I want it.
So he asked for like meatloaf for breakfast.
Ew, no. I'm a person of character and class. I want sausage, eggs, bacon.
I'm sorry, did I just hear that Biko's a person of character and class?
Yeah, I demand a certain quality in my breakfast, and you should
Varys is
too.
going to walk out of the bar at this point.
Oh boy.
As our great corporate overlord, Mr. Kellogg's, told us, it is the most important meal of the day.
Who now?
Kind of like take a look at Biko, and I'm just like, Biko, what happened to you last night? You look how I feel.
So, Alira, who you don't know this, but we've been friends for a while, and or you know this, but you haven't.
I've met her.
We've been
yes.
friends for a while, and she's kind of a badass. And when you have a chance to put yourself up against a badass, why not take it?
Listen, if I don't know if you remember, but she's kind of the reason that I got stuck meeting you guys.
And look how that's worked out for you, right?
Yeah.
Varys longingly looks at Dawn.
Okay, well, congratulations on losing a fight to her.
I mean, look, it's not about losing or winning. It's about seeing the challenge as what it is and then stepping up to it anyway.
Very proud of you for, actually, yes, I agree with you. I am proud of you for that.
Lyra today and Rob tomorrow.
Yeah, I do realize that she's sitting at the other end of this bar here.
Yeah, bartender, whatever she's drinking, another one for her and one for me.
I don't think she needs any more. Okay.
Hey, you didn't get punched by her. Of all the fists to take, hers has been the hardest.
Well, she ain't the final.
You're right. You're right about that.
So, anyways, Varys, what did you want to talk to me about? What was so important?
Well, now that we're all down here and I look across the party.
Now that we're all gathered here today.
Kaylin, I tried to explain to Dawn about the whole Alira thing and the orb thing. But you guys had the first-hand experience, and I really tried my best. I really did, and I was able to get her a coffee. And the bartender may have thought that we were doing some weird things, but we weren't. And I look at the bartender.
In the middle of chewing, Zero says, "And make sure not to leave out her tantalizing character."
Right, and tantalizing character. And Kaylin, please take it from here.
So yeah, we just figured that, Varys would wake up before us and that he'd have a chance to catch you up, but I guess he didn't. Well, we went to talk to the Purple Vanguard yesterday, and in as hush of a tone as I can, I explained to Dawn everything that happened, or everything that we did last night, excluding my theory about Oristiana, and I tell her that I will let her know the next time that we are in completely safe quarters.
Yes, and Biko got his ass kicked by a girl.
Well,
A woman.
I mean,
First off, that is extremely misogynistic of you. Women are just as badass as men, if not more so, about half the time.
Clearly so.
all I'm saying is, who was the only one that had? It doesn't matter who stood up to Rob. So,
You?
yeah, I think it was me. And last I checked, I was a woman. I kind of like look under my chainmail. Yep, still am. So, anyways, Okay, so well, Kaylin, it's cool that you finally got something about that tree thing. Glad that that's real and not a coincidence or something. Do we have any idea what we're doing now?
I think the only plan we have is to maybe scope out Bellkeep.
And where's
did
Bellkeep?
But we need to figure out. Actually, I don't know where it is. But we need to figure out how to get there. Is one of the issues.
they
It's
have any
pretty far.
I think
information?
it's right here.
Did the person you talked to have any information about ways to travel quicker? Did you guys happen to ask them about that?
We did, but she just told us that we shouldn't go.
Well, hold on. I look down the bar and I look at Alira. Hey, have you ever been to Bellkeep? Yeah,
Who's talking?
Stop bugging her.
have you ever been to Bellkeep?
Yeah, I've been to Bellkeep. She slumps
Do you
back
know
down.
the way?
She doesn't respond. She's passed out at this point.
Do you know the way?
Well, look, it looks like she went to sleep. Do y'all think that she might could guide us or join us on the way? I mean, it looks like she needs to pick me up.
Let's get her some coffee. I could use some coffee.
Seeing Alira just slump over, I kind of look over at Biko and I'm like, looks like you did a good job. I'm proud of you.
That to me?
Zero
Yeah.
chuckles.
You. No one's ever told me that before.
Well, I'm very proud of you. Know that.
He
So
gives a really big hug, and then he goes back to his spot and keeps eating food and drinking his ale. But he's a little happier about it.
so when Biko gives me the hug, I kind of like look at him and think back a little bit. And I'm like, Biko, you and I kind of look over. You and Bloom are both kind of little, right?
Kind of, no. Not even a little bit.
Short. I
You
mean,
Short, yes.
Awesome, like very great, and
I just meant size. I didn't mean anything about your character.
Good
Okay.
heart.
Like I'm trying to be nice. Give me a break. I'm tired. Did anyone else notice that other short guy that was at that tent yesterday? I don't think I've seen people like him before, but he had a really big beard and he looked kind of funny. Like he looked like you guys, but with like, I don't know. He was kind of chubbier and.
What he lacked in height, he made up for in width. So I didn't think he was that special.
But
I did
thought
notice.
it was very interesting. I wonder what his story is.
I turned to the bartender, trying to pick up if the bartender caught any of that and has a reaction.
No, he's back across the bar, actually in the back room.
So you guys said we're going to Bellkeep. Are we not doing Greycrest anymore?
Well, I guess we'll need to find more information about Bellkeep if we go, because it would be most likely a clandestine mission.
Well, we can talk to Tanya in Greycrest. She said she has Blackhawks everywhere. Maybe we can get at least places we can enter through, or even meet up with a Blackhawk that can introduce us to people around Bellkeep.
And I think we need to go to Greycrest to maybe get Sora's weapon.
Yeah, I agree. Then we can kill two birds with one stone.
I think Greycrest, then Bellkeep.
Is one of those birds Rav?
It
Not quite
can
yet.
be if you want to.
Well, Dawn, I mean, I don't know if it'll help at all, but I tried to drop some hints to Oristiana so that maybe she can find how to fix the runes if, Rob happens to not be around to be able to do that at some point.
Well, I mean, he can claim he knows what he's doing. I still don't believe him.
Well, he knows how to enter the infinite library, and
Well, it's because you guys gave him the rune. Doesn't it let him do that?
I don't know.
Either way, I don't believe a word that piece of scum says.
Yeah, we know.
Well, whatever you guys decide to do, I guess is fine. I'm still really tired. I think it'll take me a few days, but I'll walk along.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, like, we'll need to figure out how we want to travel there. We still have the map with the circles, right?
And we have horses.
Hey, Dawn, what if we regular horse? Would you ride that one?
Yeah, sure.
So maybe we can try to find some supplemental horses. It might help make it faster.
And
Yeah,
I wouldn't
we'll
really
need,
be opposed to undead horses. It's just that, you know, the person that gave it to us.
That's fair. I think we'll need 2 more then, because Bloom and Biko are riding the same one, right?
I think we can both fit on the horse.
Well, we got Ted now too.
Oh, we do have Ted now, so I guess technically we need 1 horse, right?
I'll see her.
I mean, Bloom and I can share a horse. It's fine by me.
Nico, where have you been?
Now hold
If
on.
you have a cart, I'm happy with the cart.
You want to fit on a horse?
You don't have to feed a cart cheaper, just saying.
Seor, can you ride a horse?
A real strong horse. The things you guys have are pieces of meat.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Could barely hold him up. Points on beat.
you know, speaking of pieces of meat, I point over to Eliora. I really think we should, or Eliora, sorry. I really think we should help her out.
I don't think bringing her along is a good idea, though.
We can buy her around a coffee and she'll be fine.
That just feels not good.
From what y'all have told me, that sounds like all sorts of bad things waiting to happen.
Ferris, what is going through your mind that's making you think it's the right thing?
Well, I mean, she really spent a lot of time investing on us and mentoring us. And so we were in a not so good place, and she doesn't look like she's in a good place. And I kind of want
to. Right.
How could she help us?
How could she help us? I mean, it's not always about personal gain. I mean, come on. Why does it got to be about that?
Sometimes it's about the fact that we have been helped so much that maybe we should just repay it. We should just even the score.
All right, you're right.
You're right.
And, you know, I'm going to cut the crap, Bloom. When she's sober, she's powerful as hell.
But you don't know her in this life, I thought.
Not in this life, but the last life I knew her in, she was pretty damn strong.
She also doesn't like people fishing.
What does it cost us to be nice to her? For 2 minutes.
There's one thing that it could cost us.
For 2 minutes? This doesn't sound like 2 minutes.
It sounds like you guys owe her something after what you guys did.
How about this? You guys go ahead.
We're talking about within earshot in this room.
How about you guys go ahead? I'll make sure she has a place to stay, and then I'll catch up.
Okay, that's fine. I thought y'all meant to bring her along.
That's kind of what I meant. What are you talking about, Biko?
Yeah.
I was talking about scoring her a room at the end and another ale to sober her up. But
I'm
if
down
you
for
guys
that.
want to bring her along, I think it would be worth it. But I don't know if she should come right
She
this
don't.
minute.
I can tell you one thing. She don't need no other ale.
I just don't know that
Huh?
we're the right
Do you sober her up?
people to help her with what she's going through.
Yeah.
She may need
Dara sits
but-
back and thinks about it. Mm,
I mean, we did.
Okay, so we should probably gather some supplies before we leave because it's going to be a little bit of a journey. And if we can find some diamond dust, Dawn, I might be able to help you not feel as tired.
You have a very expensive hobby.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing a little shopping either. I think that's all the energy that I really have for today.
well,
I could go for some rations and things.
is there any way that we can stay in touch with her before we do some shopping?
Well, I mean, Kaylin can talk to people from around the world or something.
We can take turns shopping. I mean, there's a lot of patrols around here, so
No,
we're kind of
we might as well go as a group. You guys are right. It's probably just a dead end. I was thinking about just trying to do a nice thing.
Well,
Nah.
I know that it'll create rifts, but I think it could be worth it trying to keep a conversation with her if we need to from long distance.
All right, Don, if you believe that's what's best, I trust you.
Just wish I knew how to close those things.
Oh, yeah. I thought we mentioned it while we were talking about it. Dreyer and I've got a spell from the Purple Vanguard from Oristiana. And neither of us has read it yet, but one of us can learn how to close those rifts.
What?
Well, that's nifty. Could we make copies of it so like all of us could do it?
I'm not really sure how that. I don't really know how learning spells works. Do you, Dreyer?
I don't think so, but I thought she said that it could only be with this scroll. It could only be once. Is that right?
Yeah.
Or did I make it? Oh, okay.
But I mean, if one person learns it, I don't know. Could you write it back down? Like, I don't think I want to do it because that's never been how my magic's worked. But I mean, do you think you could, if you learned it, Dreyer, would you be able to write it down and let someone else learn it?
I don't think.
Yeah,
Sorry,
metagame.
I don't know.
Metagaming, I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, I was like, do I not know something?
No.
I don't think so, but I guess I could learn the spell if you don't think your magic is like the best for it. And you still have that I guess was it like a medallion, the anti-scrying thing?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna pull that out and I guess investigate it, try to figure out if I can figure anything out about it, and also try to figure out if I need to attune to it.
Okay. Yeah, make an Arcana check.
And I'll take the incantation scroll.
All right, I'll hand that over.
So basically, it's an amulet of proof against detection and location.
Do I know if it works on just me, or does it work like at a range around, or whoever's wearing it?
So I sent you the link to it, but it says requires attunement. While wearing this amulet, you are hidden from divination magic. You can't be targeted by such magic or perceived through magical scrying sensors.
I would like to go see if there's any shops open. I know that they're evacuating, but there's a couple things I wanted to check before we left.
All right. Well, I think that as you guys set out from, or some of you set out from the bar, we are going to end the session for today because it's already 11. And yeah, that was, and we'll pick up as you guys kind of wander yourselves around tomorrow. All right. So in terms of experience, I think y'all can have 500 experience each plus inspiration. I'm going to give another round of inspiration to everybody and then to Biko and Varys, an additional one.
Yay!
How much experience for the session?
500 each.
500? Nice.
Plus, and now it's 100 for each inspiration. Because you
I
guys
leveled
are level
up.
10.
I'm level 11.
No, you're not.
Damn it.
But good session, everybody. I enjoyed that. I think it was like the first calm session. Calm-ish.
More
Yeah.
bar fights.
Yeah.
That was a fun bar fight.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, as far as for our viewers, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed to catch up on the rest of, or the previous episodes on my YouTube channel. If you're interested in that, if you're on YouTube, check out my Twitch channel, and we'll be doing some more D&D in the future. And so for now, thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll see you most definitely next year for some more Dice of Misfortune. Thank you guys, and have a nice night or day wherever you are.
Bye-bye.
See you next year.
Bye.
Bye.